In today's video, I'm repairing this dent damage on the Renault tailgate. I'm going to be using paintless dent removal tools and techniques. I'm going to show you step by step the process I used for this repair. Now that I've assessed the damage, I've decided I'm going to start this one with hot glue. I've cleaned and prepped the panel and I'm just warming it up, which is going to help my glue adhere. Now the dent's fairly shallow at the top and there's quite a deep section at the bottom where it started to take the frame in. So I'm going to start with the deepest point of the damage and hopefully that's going to help remove a lot of the tension that's holding this dent in. I've got a rectangle tab right along that bottom edge and using my slide hammer I'm going to give it a couple of gentle taps before giving it a little bit more, and as you can see a large amount of that dent came out just as I released the tension. It's just started to bring that line back in the bottom part of the dent. Now to the untrained eye it can look like most of the dent has gone, but this is where it gets technical. I'm using my lined reflector board to help me assess the remaining damage, and I can see we've still got quite a lot of tension, some crowns surrounding the dent, and there's a few low spots still in my repair area. The damage is smaller, I'm using smaller tabs, but again a hot glue on a tab and I've placed it on the lower spot. Whilst that glue is curing, I'm using a soft rubber tip knockdown to gently start tapping the tension out of the crowns that sit at the top part of this damage. By releasing the tension in the crown that sits just above the low, I'm freeing up some of that tension. That's going to make it easier once I start pulling the low with the tab. The metal's going to flow a lot easier now that I've released the tension. So a few good pulls with a slide hammer, and again just tied in a bit of a tap down in the high spots and any tensions on that crown. Each time you do the repair process, whether that's tapping down or a bit of glue pulling or pushing, the dent starts to change shape. Each time it changes, we have to reassess and maybe change our tactics slightly. So as the damage moves, so does the lows, so does the tension, and that's why we're constantly moving around with my board, making sure I've really got a good read on the damage as it starts to move through the repair process. So this time I've got a couple of tabs on two different low spots and I'm still keeping an eye on the tension. Every time I see that there's a little high or a little bit of a crown, I'm going to start tapping out that tension and really trying to keep this panel smooth. It's a fairly soft damage, so I'm using a soft tip knockdown to prevent pitting small divots and dents into the panel as I'm tapping. And I'm fairly gentle with the slide hammer. I don't want to create any massive high spots as I'm pulling out the damage. I really just want to work with the metal, bring up the lows gently, and just as gently tap down the highs, release that tension and really get a nice clean panel. So far the damage is coming out quite well from the outside with a glue pull process. As I move around with the camera, we can see it's a big improvement. There's a little bit down the bottom, a little bit at the top. Just above this trim, we've got a small dent, we can see just here. And there's a few kind of waves, little wobbles of distortion. And that's going to be easier to address from the inside. So now that I've removed the tailgate trim, I can see we've got plenty of good access through here. And that gets me directly behind the damage. So the glue was a great way to quickly reduce the overall size of the damage and quickly release a lot of tension. And now I need a little bit more finesse, a bit more accuracy with some leverage. I'm able to get my double bend bar. Now again I'm using a soft tip on the end of here. The damage is soft, so I want to use a soft approach to remove it. And I'm just leaving off the inside of the panel, getting my tension right, and right now I've got my tool tip directly behind the dent that we can see in the lines as they move just above that chrome trim. It's a gentle process, lifting the lows. And what I'm looking for on those lines is I want the lines to read true, I want them to read straight. Any distortion in there helps me see whether the panel is coming up or going in. So it's either high or it's low. As the dent gets smaller in size, so do some of my tools. So just then I was using a VOP knockdown, so that's the thin metal tip knockdown. And that's really letting me get some accuracy, some precision to take out some of the minor high spots caused during my pushing process. And you can see me constantly moving that line board around, just a slight angle, a slight twist, a little adjustment, and it changes the reflection and just makes sure I've got a really good read on the repair the whole time. It's amazing how different it can look from different angles, left to right, above and below, and just a slight angle of the line board. It's so important to assess it with a reading device, whether you're using lines, a fog or LED, and also that natural light, that customer view, just how the panel looks as the customer's going to view it. As I'm drawing towards the end of the repair, you'll see me switching from the left side to the right side, cross-checking my work. Sometimes you can get so zoned in and kind of focused on looking at it from one angle, it can look 100% perfect and you can think your job's done. But if you check it from the other side and from as many angles as possible, chances are you're going to see a little ripple, a little bit of distortion, where there's still some tension that needs to be addressed. So that's why we're constantly banging on about cross-checking your work as you go. The cleaner you can make the repair process, the easier the finishing stages are going to be. And everybody struggles with the finishing stages. So it's important to start slowly, methodically, work your way through the damage, keep an eye on it as the repair starts to unfold, and that's going to help you get a nice, clean, easy finish every time. If you enjoy my videos and want to learn more, talk to me directly and train with me, you can head over to my training site, learnpdronline.com. We have a foundation course which is great for getting started, teaching you the basics, the foundations to start learning paintless dent removal from home. Or if you know you're already addicted, you're already all in and looking to start this as a career, a business yourself, then I recommend starting with the PDR path. You can find out more details on both of these courses on our website, learnpdronline.com. Now as I finish the repair, we just start to move around with the camera, and this is what I call the customer view. So this is assessing the damage without any reading devices, any lines, any fog, just making sure in the natural light we've got a really nice, smooth, flat panel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.